Hi, I'm Suraj, the co-inventor of the wearable diagnostic tool FruWare. I currently serve as the co-founder of Fixero, a hyperlooker services platform operating in Tier 2 cities of India. I also serve as the CEO of Solavio, India's first PV-focused startup to be incubated under support programs in 3 different countries, India, Dubai, and Canada. Well, as the new world was coming to terms with the collapse of the communist era, I was still busy trying to figure out the warmth and darkness in which I lay, as I heard a plethora of voices awaiting my very existence into the new world. Well, that's a tough one. My earliest remembrance of childhood, I'd probably say Tarzan, Spider-Man, and there was the whole secret agent phase thanks to the likes of James Bond, and there was the phase of being a detective thanks to the likes of Sherlock Holmes. But I think towards the end of high school it was clear I want to be an entrepreneur. There was just something about picking an idea and bringing it to life that always gave me goosebumps. And I guess 3 startups down, I got my penny's worth from the wishing well. I'm breaking the wall of accessible diagnostics with affordable wearables. In India, timely medical attention still remains unavailable to a vast section of the society. Key attributes being lack of infrastructure in rural areas, untrained professionals leading to inefficient diagnosis, unavailability of data remotely during emergencies, the time and cost of diagnosis. Though India is a popular destination for medical tourism, a mere 1.2% of the GDP is actually allotted to healthcare. There is a dearth of about 600,000 doctors and about 3 million nurses in the country. With poor infrastructure and high out-of-pocket expenses, the country faces almost 1 million deaths every year, including a very high maternal death rate. There is thus a need for an effective and economical device without the need for an untrained professional to undertake diagnosis. My invention, the wearable diagnostic tool, uses multiple sensors in a unified form factor to allow an individual to measure multiple health vitals of a subject with the ability to transfer the data remotely to a medical practitioner who then determines the appropriate course of action. The device is capable of measuring a range of features right from blood pressure to body temperature, all the way to fetal heart rate and pregnancy contractions, which can help in maintaining maternal and fetal safety at the time of pregnancy. Multiple devices which perform the same function retail between $1,500 to $3,000 in the market, whereas our prototype only costs a fifth of it. Taking inspiration from stories narrated by my ancestors about ancient physicians who would touch you in different parts of the body and determine the illness, the patent-pending technology uses carefully selected non-invasive sensors to help you simultaneously measure multiple health vitals of a subject. The wearable device is divided into 4 main units. You've got the palm and the thumb sensor unit, you've got the touch display device, and the lithium unit which powers it all. Professionals from IIT Delhi undertook a survey which showed that without compromising on the quality and the accuracy, we can price a device as low as $100, which you would be surprised to know is less than half of the average out-of-pocket expenses spent by the average Indian. Extremely cost-effective and durable, the unified device has numerous applications. For example, it helps offer accessible diagnostics in remote and rural regions of developing countries like India, Africa, etc. Whereas in developed countries like Australia and the United Kingdom, it helps reduce the bridge between the number of elderly who actually require medical care and the number of caregivers in the country. Well, the wearable device makes a successful breakthrough in the medical industry where the use of wearables is still perceived as a tool for monitoring fitness and wellness. Will paramedics accept the preliminary judgment of the device using sensors and AI technology over the hands-on experience of a seasoned paramedic in the field?